Well, today we've got price increases. We have a new tax coming into effect, and I am going to talk to you all about Princess's update on their website regarding excursions, and I think you really need to know this, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday. It is June 25th of 2025, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please be sure to click on that subscribe button, and if you appreciate my updates, please be sure to give our video a thumbs up. Now, I wanted to point out we are still a work in progress here on our studio. We're working on fixing the lighting a little bit more, as well as the background, and getting everything just right. So please bear with us. I've moved a couple of things around since my video yesterday, and so if you have suggestions for me or any comments on what I move, will you please drop them in the comments below. Let's start at the very top and talk about some price increases. So Disney Cruise Line is the most recent that I'm aware of to announce changes to their specialty dining prices. Now, what they're changing the pricing on is 4 of their adult dining venues, and so I'm going to break that down here for you so that if you are going on a Disney cruise, you are just aware of what's going on. I want you to tell me in the comments, number 1, if you cruise Disney, what you thought about it, and is the price changes that they're introducing here, is this going to impact your decision to dine in these locations? I certainly think that the amount of money that they are increasing the dining costs by is not enough to make a difference. I think Disney will just earn some more money, but I don't think that they are substantial enough to make people change their mind. If they are in for what the price was before, I think they will still be in. So first off, the Apollo Steakhouse, it's on the Disney Wish. They are increasing their price by $5, so that dinner will now be $55 a person. By the way, that restaurant is kind of themed after Beauty and the Beast. The Remy, R-E-M-Y, champagne brunch is going to go up by $5 as well, up to $85 a person. The Remy dessert experience is going to go up by $5 to $70 a person. The dinner is going to go up by $10 to a whopping $145 per person. And the lines, all of Disney's lines, their most formal venue called Enchanté is going to go up by $10 per person to $145 a person as well for the lunch and dinner. And the 2 ships that have that venue are the Treasure and the Wish. So the Disney Wish and the Disney Treasure have already implemented these price changes at the end of last week. The Disney Dream is going to implement them on June 26th and the Disney Wonder on June 30th. So just a little bit of heads up about this. The Disney Fantasy will be implementing them when she comes out of dry dock, actually on November 16th of 2025. There, she'll be back to business there in Port Canaveral. So November 16th, 2025, that stood out. That's the day the Love Boat sails on the beautiful Regal Princess out of Galveston. So just thought I would give you a heads up. Not too long ago, we heard about Princess increasing their specialty dining costs. If you are someone who truly loves that specialty dining experience, truly that plus package, the premier package is going to be the best one for you because it includes unlimited specialty dining and the unlimited casual dining as well. So if you need more information about that, put that at the in the comments as well. Now, maybe like a month ago, I let you know that Norway was considering adding a tax for tourists who come to certain parts in their country. Apparently, and as I was looking at the map, it seems like most of the places that were complaining about it were up in northern Norway, some in Svalbard, where they truly are a lot of smaller towns, and a lot of these areas are getting a lot of tourists, not just from cruise lines, but a lot of people driving there and camping and doing a lot of sightseeing. So the Norwegian government has okayed the ability of places, these small towns, anywhere that feels like their infrastructure is being stressed by the number of tourists coming, they can submit to be able to charge a tax for guests who are coming. So they can do it for people who are coming to camp, to stay in hotels, and for cruise ships. So it'll be interesting to see how this rolls out. I read every article I could find about it, and I cannot find out the information on what they're looking at to implement that 3% tax. Like, it's really easy to do that on a hotel stay, right? Or on the charge for a stay at a campground. But when it comes to a cruise ship, they haven't really said how they're going to implement that 3%. And keep in mind that all of these different places have to apply to be able to do this. So the places, I really think, this is just what I think, please tell me what you think in the comments, but a lot of these places that have had tourists come for a really long time, they're set up well to take them, they're not stressing their infrastructure, we don't need to worry about that. It's the much smaller locations that are feeling more impact from a lot of people coming. So I don't know if they're just going to increase the port fees and taxes or how they'll approach that. And so once I finally see something about it, I'll let you know. But if you have got Norway booked for 2026 and beyond, that is when they're going to start it in the 2026 season. Now, let's talk about the excursion situation on Princess's website. Those of us who have sailed Princess for a long time, I'm going to be honest, I loved the way that Princess used to do their excursions. You would click on excursions, a whole itinerary, just in order of the days you were going to be in each place, would come right up with the hours in port. You clicked on the button for that day, and it brought up the excursions just for that port. So you could have in mind what time you're going to be in port, look at the excursions, decide what you wanted to do based on what time it would be, and all of these factors, right? Well, that's gone now. So, and I noticed it switching back and forth for the last couple of weeks, and then finally mine got so that it wouldn't switch back to the old way of seeing it. And Gordon's finally got so that his is only staying, when he logs in as him, it's only staying the new way as well. So I think that it's completely transitioned. So let me know in the comments. But here are some things I think you need to know about that. Number one, it is slow, because what they do is now when you click on, manage your, there's 2 ways, by the way, to look at excursions. 3, if you are going to be going on a Princess cruise, you can look at it in the app, and the app just links back to the website. It's not, it doesn't have all the information in the app. It just literally links you back to the website. So you can look at that at the app in your, like on your phone. You can also log into your account on Princess and make sure that you use the same information when you are making that account as you do when you're booking a cruise, or it's going to mess it up. And then you're going to have 2 Princess Captain Circle numbers, and you're going to log in and you're not going to be able to see your booking number. So be really careful if you decide to create an account. Then you end up, if you do that, you have to call Princess and go through everything with them to get those combined and make sure that everything's working, and it can take a lot of effort. So the easiest way to do it, especially if you don't have a lot of cruises booked with Princess, is just when you go to princess.com, click on Manage My Booking. When you do that, you enter your name, your birth date, and your booking number, and it takes you right in. When you click on Excursions, it's going to go slow because now they are loading every single excursion for that entire cruise. Once you get that loaded, you're going to be able to sort them either by what day in port, how much they cost, how long they are. But anyway, so you're going to be able to filter out what you want, look at the excursions, then go ahead, click on them, add them to the cart, and pay for them like we always have. Once you book an excursion, though, to me, that's where the tricky part comes in. They have a little fly out button that you will notice over to the side, and it says Planner. Now, I have tried it at least 100 times, and I have in like 3 different, I've tried, 4, Safari, Firefox, Chrome, and Edge. I have tried that one as well, and on all of them, when I click on Planner, I either get this page is not found, or an error with that, or it'll show up like I can tell, oh, it is going to show my excursions and it's gone that fast, and it goes to this page is not found. And so if you get it to load, that's awesome. I know Jeffrey, our Let's Go family member, commented yesterday and said his were loading fine. So Jeffrey, if you are using a certain browser, let us know a certain way of getting in. I have tried incognito as well, or in private browsers, and that's not impacting that experience. It's still the same. A really important thing to know, and this is huge, is that it is in that planner window. So I hope they get this working right. In that planner window is where a cancel button is. So if you've booked an excursion, you've changed your mind, now you want to cancel that, you have to get that thing to open up and work for you so that you can click cancel. Otherwise, you have to call Princess to do it. So I am really hopeful that it's high on their list to get that to work right. Otherwise, you're just going to get more phone calls. That's where your cancel button is. Okay, so you can cancel an excursion still and get your money back, and then proceed forward to book what you want, do a private tour, whatever it is. So that's where that button is. So now you've booked excursions, your little planner button's not working, plus it's really nice to know about the travel summary. So what you do is, up as you come, there's two ways to do it. The easiest for me is when you are logged into your cruise there, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you are going to see a thing that says check in. Click on that, it brings up a window, scroll down a little bit, and you will see a big blue button that says print travel summary. That prints it, and it gives you the information about, like, if you have spa appointments, what excursions you've got booked. It lets you know if you've got the Wi-Fi or the Plus package, the Premier package. It's a really nice summary of everything there with your cruise. That's going to be your best way to see the travel summary. Another way to access that, if you don't want to do the check-in button, that, by the way, the check-in button is also where you go to print your luggage tags. It's right there close to where the travel summary is. The other way is if you're logged into your booking there, click on booking details. And you can find it in that drop down from the options there in that list as well. And so just wanted to put this out there. Please let me know how it's going for you. Let me know if that little fly out button is working right for you that says planner. And if it's working right, let us know what you're doing so that the rest of us can get it as well. I have gotten emails from people saying that that is not working for them either. So I think there's a lot of us that need to figure out how to get that planner button to work. And if anybody wants feedback, I don't know that they do. I really liked the old way of booking excursions. Now I kind of have to pay a lot more attention to, like, what time we're in port and which day of the cruise it is, because which is up in the corner. I know it's up in the corner, like day 1, day 3, day whatever that port is. But I just probably, it's what you're used to, but at the same time, that other way was so straightforward and so easy to follow along. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll look forward to talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.